Good afternoon and welcome to Kobold Jank on Crosswalking Kobolds. My name is Cal, and once again I am joined by Dogtart.
Howdy folks, we're coming up on game 2 of Risen of the Claw vs. Ragadragga the Gorgut's boss. Game 1, dragons cleanly took it. Mana Dorks, yes, can be tapped for mana, but they still require land to play those, but we'll see if game 2 continues and the jank turned out to be jank, or if I built the deck correctly and I can play it. But either way, we need to roll up and see how it goes. Good luck, have fun.
You're also...
Here, I scores over 3s.
I only have 5s. You take it.
I'll take turn 1. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Pitching 4.
Pitching 2. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle up.
Alright, I'm going to untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a forest and say go when you're ready.
I untap, upkeep, and draw. I will play a tapped Blood Crypt and a Moxed Amber and pass the turn.
Nice. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a forest, pay 2, and cast Swift Boot Boots. Go when you're ready. For those who don't know, this is an equipment that gives the creature hexproof and haste and equips for 1 colorless. Alright, continue.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. I play a swamp. And let's see. Mox Amber's still offline? Yep. Pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. I will play Mountain. Tap 3. And cast Marwyn the Nurturer. She is a legendary elf druid. Whenever another elf enters the battlefield under my control, I put a +1/+1 counter on her, and she can tap to give me green mana equal to her power. She can be a commander all on herself. Go when you're ready.
Once again, I untap, upkeep, and draw. I play Mountain.
Cast your commander to bring your Mox online.
Cast my commander to bring my Mox online. I'd love to be sneaky, but that's really the play. I pass the turn.
I untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a forest.
Okay.
I'm going to tap that forest and 1 mountain. Cast a Leafkin Druid. It is a elemental druid, sadly not an elf, but it taps for 1 green. If I control 4 more creatures, it taps for 2 green. I'm going to cast a Stockpile.
Nice. You've got one too.
Go when you I will tap for a red, put the boots on Marwyn. Go when you're ready.
I untap, upkeep, and draw. I will tap for 2 red and 1, 2, 3, 4 to cast Dragon Roost. It is
not a dragon spell. You cannot use him to cast it.
I was just realizing that. My apologies. I will tap for 2, for an arcane signet.
Okay.
I will tap for 2 red and 1 for a total of 3 to cast Swashbuckler Extraordinaire. When Swashbuckler Extraordinaire enters the battlefield, create a treasure token. Whenever you attack, you may sacrifice 1 or more treasures. When you do, up to that many target creatures gain double strike until end of turn.
Good card.
Very. And I pass the turn.
Untap. Wow. I'm gonna play Stomping Ground, doing 2 damage to myself.
Playing it right, unlike me.
One, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna cast Ragadragga the Gorgoth boss. Each creature I control with an mana ability gets +2/+2. Whenever a creature I control with a mana ability attacks, I can untap it, and when I cast a spell of 7 or more mana, I get to untap target creature gets +7/+7 against trample till end of turn.
Okay.
I'm going to move to combat.
Okay.
Play these 2 as attackers. They untap because of Gorgoth's ability.
Yep. I will take 5 damage.
3, yes, 5, 35. Main phase 2. After 3, 4. 3, 4. I'm gonna cast Wirewood Channeler. When he enters the battlefield, he is an elf, so she gets a +1/+1 counter.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 1 to move Swiftfoot Boots over to Wirewood Channeler. I'm going to tap Wirewood Channeler for 2 green because I control 2 elves. And I'm going to tap my Druid for 2 because I control 4 more creatures now.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast a Leyline of Abundance. If I had it in my opening hand, I could put it on the battle for... Well, whenever I tap a creature from mana, I add an additional green, and I spend about a +1/+1 count 8. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control.
Okay.
Go when you're ready.
I am untapping, upkeeping, and drawing. I will tap for a black and 2 to cast Buried Alive. Search my library for up to 3 creature cards and put them into my graveyard, then shuffle my library. That one ready? I am putting Scourge of Vulcus, Wrathful Red Dragon, and Kolagon the Storm's Fury into my graveyard. Okay, good technical cast. I will tap for 1 red. I will tap this for 2 red, and 1, 2, and I will sack my treasure token for a 3rd. Yep. To return Wrathful Red Dragon from the graveyard to the battlefield, or rather cast it from the graveyard. It is a 5/5 flying dragon creature with whenever a dragon you control is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any target that isn't a dragon. And additionally, it also has when this creature dies, exile, due to his ability, which is what allowed me to cast it. Pass the turn.
Untap for 3 green, because I'm getting an additional one because of the Leyline of Abundance.
Okay.
Untap for an additional 3 green, getting an additional one because of the Leyline of Abundance.
Okay.
To cast Sicinia's Command, I get to choose 2. My options are exile target player's graveyard. I gain 1 life for each card exiled this way. Search the library for up to 2 land cards, put them on the battlefield, pass, then I shuffle. I can create 2 2/2 bear tokens, or put 2 +1/+1 counters on each creature I control.
Okay.
I'm going to choose exile your graveyard and gain life equal to cards exiled this way, and put +1/+1 2 +1/+1 counters on each creature I control. How many cards are exiled?
That'd be 3.
I gain 3 life going to 41. Untap for a green and a red.
Okay.
Sorry. A red off the stockpile, green land. I'm going to cast a Sivin Library. I'm going to move to combat.
Okay.
I'm going to declare these 2 as attackers. When she's declared an attacker, she untaps.
The others don't?
These 2 are tapped for mana. That's only when I attack with the creature. If I attack with them first, they would untap.
Gotcha. So this is a 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Okay.
6/6.
6, 6.
You're throwing up 35 life.
I will take 12 damage then, presumably.
In response to no blockers declared. I'm gonna tap her for 6, 7, 8, and put a +1 and use Leyline of Abundance to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control.
Okay.
Changing the damage from 12 to 14.
Understood.
35 minus 14 is 21. Go when you're ready.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Please be a walk. Going to tap for 2 red and 3 to cast Sarkhan the Masterless. It is a 5 loyalty planeswalker who says, whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, each dragon you control deals 1 damage to that creature. Until the end of turn, each planeswalker you control becomes a... It has a +1 ability that, until end of turn, each planeswalker you control becomes a 4/4 red dragon creature and gains flying, as well as a -3 ability, create a 4/4 red dragon creature token with flying. I will go ahead and -3 him. Currently, I only have a 5/5 dragon token, but we're going to pretend it's a 4/4 for now.
4/4 dragon does not red.
Okay, I have a 4/4 dragon. Pretend it's red. It does not have haste, so it can't attack. I pass the turn.
Okay, 1 moment. I need to read how his ability works before I'm attacking him. So, am I understanding correctly, when I attack, you're going to ping me for 3, each of my creatures for 3 damage before combat even happens. Once they're declared as attackers, am I reading Sarkhan correctly?
Yeah, each creature will get hit for 3.
Yep. Untap. I have a Sylvan Library to activate. 1, 2, 3. I'll pay 8 life.
4?
Sylvan Library.
Understood.
You play land for turn. Pay a green and anything to cast a Devoted Druid. When she enters the battlefield, Marwa gets a +1/+1 counter because it is an elf.
Okay.
I don't have 7 mana. 7 mana spells, so pay 1 and move the booties to Devoted Druid.
Okay.
And use the mana. I'm going to move to combat.
Okay.
Declare these guys as attackers, and then these guys untap. They all take 3 damage, all of them survive.
He untaps?
He does not. He doesn't have a mana ability yet.
Okay. But they all have 3 damage on them.
Yes.
Okay. She is currently a 8/8.
5, 6, 8, 8.
And he's a 7/7.
Currently.
I will declare these 2 as blockers here,
Those are the only blocks.
and I will declare him... I'm not going to get too greedy. I'm just going to leave those 2 as the blockers there.
Okay, before we get to damage, I have responsive blockers declared.
Okay?
I'm going to tap for 5, 6, 7, 8.
Sorry, I believe this is 8 mana by itself.
Yes, tapping for 8 mana.
Okay.
To put a +1/+1 counter on everyone.
Yep. Screwed up. My math was off by 1.
I'm then going, he gets a +1/+1 counter. I'm then going to tap. I actually have a floating green. I need Pokemon cards because she gets an additional green from Leyline. She's turning to 9 mana. I spent 8 of it, give everything a +1/+1 counter, and then adding 1, 2, 3 elves? Do you have any elves on your side?
I do not.
Okay, adding 4 mana, 3 elves plus 1 from Abundance. I'm then going to tap for 3 more. 2 because I control 4 more creatures, and additional 1 because of Abundance.
Agreed.
Bringing me to 6.
7.
7. I am then going to tap the Devoted Druid. Why?
Oh, I thought that spell only required 7, right?
But this gives me 2 mana every time I tap it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm going to remove a +1 counter from him by putting a -1/-1 counter on him, untap him.
Okay.
I'm then going to tap him for 2 green, putting a -1/-1 counter on him.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 8 mana, bringing me to 4. Put a +1/+1 counter on everyone, removing his +1/+1 counter.
Agreed.
I'm going to put a -1/-1 counter on him to untap him.
Yep.
Tap him for 2 green,
Okay.
bringing me to 6. I'm going to spend 6 7, 8 to put a +1/+1 counter on everyone.
He's showing here that he can't do it infinitely.
I cannot. There's a finite number that I can get to. That gets removed. I'm going to untap, put a +1/+1, -1/-1 counter on him. Get 2 green. I'm going to tap. Sorry, then tap him for 2 green.
Yeah.
Then untap him, put another -1/-1 counter on him, and tap him again for 4 more green. He is currently a 4/4. I'm going to untap. 4 is his max toughness. Untap him to put a +1/+1 counter. Tap him again. Go up to 6. Spend that 6 into 2 floating and 2 additional to give everyone a +1/+1 counter.
All right. Do we have enough +1/+1 counters? I think so. Just barely. This one missed.
Okay, we're gonna have to go to damage step.
Okay.
For these to matter, you have to survive. So I need to calculate how much damage you're taking first.
Agreed.
6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 16, 18, 19, 20. And then all the damage from him as well. You're at currently 21 life. That's game.
Good game.
Good game.
Well fought. You
don't have
chose
enough.
the right turn to exile my graveyard.
Ah, yeah. Get everything back.
Yep. And remove all of your stuff. Oh shoot, I still could have done that.
You could have done on your turn.
Oh, I wouldn't have gotten any creatures back, but
It's still a wog.
I still would have sacrificed all of your...
Yep.
Well, there's my out.
The out was in your hand.
The whole time, it usually is. But in the meantime, I thank you guys very much for watching. Down below, you will find a like button and a subscribe button. If you keep on going, you will also find that there is a link to a link tree in the description. In that link tree, you will find links to this YouTube channel, my Twitch channel, Dogtar's TikTok, and of course our Patreon. Anything you guys can do is greatly appreciated. We're always looking to try to upgrade our content.
And we're open to suggestions on the next decks you want to see. You should be seeing one more game of this coming out, and then we'll do our commander swaps.
Yeah. Oh, and if you guys didn't notice last week, we have reduced down from 5 games to 3 games in order to better fit our production schedule into our lives, and also it gives me some more time to do better editing to make these episodes even better. With all that said, I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night.
Have a good one, folks.